Hello to everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about Task A, the final activity. This is my personal information. My full name is Susana Rodríguez Cuevas. I'm from Cúcuta, Colombia. I have 20 years old and I'm a teacher and a student of language. I live in Fatima Villa del Rosario. Let's talk about my city which I like. I live in Cúcuta. Cúcuta is a very hot city, but with quite friendly people. It's a small city, so the streets are very narrow, and food is quite cheap. So with little money, you can buy a lot of food. Now, let's go talk about my personality. During my free time, which by the way, I have a little free time, I like to practice the violin and cook for my family. There are activities that relax me a lot. I can say much about my qualities. I'm a very kind person and attentive to the others. The downside is that I'm too impulsive when making decisions, but it's something that I try to improve every day. Now, let's go talk about the routines and weekend plans. During the week, my daily routine is based on following. I wake up at 4:45 a.m. and I take a shower and get ready to go to work. I have breakfast at 5:20 a.m. and then I go to work. Um, at my job, I'm with my students until 1:30 p.m. Then I go home and have lunch at 1:45 p.m. Then I take a short break and at 2:30 p.m. I study for my degree in foreign language until 4 p.m. Then I go to the gym until 6 p.m. When I get home, I prepare my food and have a moment of rest before continuing with my activities. At 7 p.m., I continue studying and advancing things pending for my work for the next day. Then I turn on off the computer, brush my teeth, put my pajamas. At 9 p.m., I go to bed to sleep. In the weekends plans, I wake up a little later, between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. During the morning, I do the activities that I have pending for the next week. At noon, I go for lunch with my parents to enjoy family time. And something in the afternoon, I give myself time to relax and recharge with good energy. Now, let's go talk about a significant person in my life. She is my mom, and her name is Nereida Cuevas. She is 42 years old and works as an administrative assistant. She has long black hair, her eyes are honey colored, she has a small nose and thin lips. She of average age and has a very contagious smile. She is a person who has many qualities because she is a very intelligent and is kind. The bad thing is that she can control her emotions and that hurts the other people. Now, let's go talk about some positive and negative experience. In the moments that made me happy, I remember when I traveled to Europe and saw new cities, totally different from what is found in Colombia. Another experience, what made me feel sad or stressed, is when my dad got hurt this eye. Fortunately, he was fine, but at that moment, that things were quite essential for me. Now let's go talk about dreams and future plans. I have many plans for the future, but the main of for me after graduating are to be able to travel to work, learning new language, and also continuing studying to become a translator. In addition, in the future, I hope to help many students to learn a new language, also to form my home, to be able to get married with and had a baby. So this is everything to all my personal information. I hope you all like it, and thank you. Bye.